The dimly lit circus tent groaned under the weight of the night. I ventured into the abandoned big top, drawn by a distant, haunting laughter that echoed through the empty seats. The air inside was thick with the acrid scent of grease paint, a sinister reminder of the performances long forgotten. As I walked deeper into the shadows, a flickering spotlight illuminated a circle of motionless, eerie clowns. Their faces, frozen in grotesque expressions, stared into the void with hollow eyes. The haunting laughter persisted, a dissonant melody that seemed to emanate from the very fabric of the tent. The atmosphere grew tense as I realized the clowns were not alone. Slowly, they turned their painted faces towards me, their painted smiles widening into malevolent grins. The laughter swirled around me, weaving a nightmarish symphony that resonated in my bones. I tried to retreat, but an invisible force anchored me to the spot. The sinister clown congregation encircled me, their laughter reaching a fevered pitch. Each step I took was mirrored by their ghostly counterparts, their distorted reflections in the dusty mirrors intensifying the nightmare. The flickering spotlight cast surreal shadows, elongating the creepy clowns into grotesque caricatures of humanity. The haunting laughter melded with the rhythmic beat of my panicked heart. Desperation clawed at me as I realized I was trapped in this deranged carnival of horrors. In unison, the clowns began a haunting dance, their painted feet gliding soundlessly across the worn circus floor. The laughter, now a discordant crescendo, enveloped me like a suffocating shroud. I closed my eyes hoping to escape the nightmare, but the haunting symphony persisted. Abruptly, the laughter ceased, leaving behind an oppressive silence. The spotlight extinguished, plunging the tent into complete darkness. As my eyes adjusted, I found myself alone in the abandoned circus, the memory of the creepy clowns and their haunting laughter lingering like a cursed echo in the silent night.
In the forgotten town of Raven Shadow, a dilapidated circus tent materialized on the outskirts, its red and white stripes appearing out of nowhere. Intrigued and fueled by a strange compulsion, I ventured inside the abandoned big top. The air hung heavy with an ominous silence. Rows of tattered seats surrounded a center ring, where a lone spotlight illuminated a vintage television set. Static filled the screen, and a dissonant melody emerged from the crackling speakers. Suddenly, the static coalesced into an unsettling image of creepy clowns, their painted faces contorted in silent laughter. Mesmerized, I watched as the clowns on the screen began to mimic my movements, their eerie reflections dancing on the warped television glass. The dissonant melody became a haunting chant, the clowns on the screen matching the rhythm with an unnatural precision. As I tried to leave, an invisible force rooted me to the spot. The television clowns descended from the screen, their presence tangible and foreboding. The echo of their silent laughter resonated through the tent, each step they took sending shivers down my spine. The clowns encircled me, their painted faces now inches away. Without warning, they reached into their pockets and pulled out antique pocket watches, all ticking in unison. The ticking intensified, drowning out the dissonant melody. Panic gripped me as the clowns synchronized their movements with the relentless ticking of the watches. In a sudden surge, the ticking stopped. The clowns froze, their painted eyes fixed on me. The once noisy circus tent fell into a haunting silence. I cautiously stepped away, leaving the abandoned big top behind. Raven Shadow remained unchanged, but the eerie memory of those frozen clowns lingered. The ticking watches haunted my every step, a reminder that in the silent corners of forgotten places, creepy clowns could emerge from the static, bringing with them a dissonant melody that echoed long after the circus tent vanished into the realm of the inexplicable. I never thought much about the abandoned amusement park on the outskirts of town until that fateful night. The moon hung low, casting a pallid glow over rusted rides and forgotten laughter. A distant carnival melody caught my attention, its nostalgic notes calling me to explore the decaying funhouse. As I entered, the air grew thick with a sense of foreboding. Dim lights flickered, casting eerie shadows on the faded wallpaper. The haunting melody became more pronounced, guiding me deeper into the labyrinth of mirrored corridors. That's when I saw him, a solitary figure with a grotesque clown mask, standing at the end of a narrow hallway. His painted grin seemed to mock my every step. Panic surged as I tried to backtrack, but the funhouse distorted reality, turning familiar paths into disorienting mazes. The clown remained motionless, his presence more unsettling than any haunted attraction. The carnival melody now warped into a discordant tune, echoing off the funhouse walls. Desperation set in as I navigated the labyrinth, the clown's unnerving laughter following me like a haunting specter. At one turn, the mirrored walls multiplied the clown's presence, creating an army of distorted reflections. Each painted face contorted into a malevolent grin, the dissonant melody reaching a crescendo. I felt the weight of their painted gazes, a sinister chorus of silent laughter surrounding me. In a final attempt to escape, I burst through a creaking door, gasping for breath. The moonlit amusement park greeted me, devoid of the eerie melody and the creepy clown. As I caught my breath, I couldn't shake the feeling that somewhere in the shadows, the haunting laughter lingered, a chilling reminder that the boundary between fun and fear had blurred within the confines of that abandoned funhouse.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos. And if you should